Hello everyone, DJ Ethan Stone here. This is a very exciting day because I've got a bunch of great gear from Pioneer that we're going to be unboxing. This is for a wedding I have coming up with a Red Bull freestyle DJ named Ticia. So this was part of her rider and I'm providing all of her gear as well as mine. So she needed CDJ 3000s, so I got a pair of those for her and cases. And I've also got my Pioneer DJM S11 mixer, the Pioneer DJS 1000 sampler, and the Torais AS-1. Let's get into it. So firstly, I'm going to open up the CDJ 3000s, and you've probably seen that Pioneer just announced the 3000X. So on my next order, I'll be picking up a pair of those so I can show those to you guys. But for now, since this wedding is coming up, this is what I got for her, and here is what we have inside. So first off, cable-wise, you've got an Ethernet cable, you've got RCA cables, and you've got a digital audio cable. You've got your power cable, and I like these ones because they have a little locking mechanism, so if something were to tug the cable, it's not coming out and cutting power to your CDJs. And here's the CDJ, so let's unwrap it. Ain't she a beaut? So obviously the other one will be identical, so I won't bore you with unboxing that one as well. But I will set everything up, and then I'll also put everything in the cases. So the cases I went with are these Pro X, and I'm told that they fit perfectly. So let's throw the CDJs in there. All right, so we open up the case, and of course we've got all of this foam that I have to fit to the CDJ. So let me get on that. So for me, I think we're just gonna need this thin piece here. I got these little foam pieces here, and I think I might have to stack these three like this. And with that, everything feels nice and snug. So ordinarily, I would actually take off the stickum and everything, but for this gig, I'm not 100% sure that I want it to stay like this, because sometimes it's a good idea to leave room back here for cables and stuff. Anyway, so just for this first gig, I'll leave it like this. So I'll have two CDJs set up like that. Then over here, we've got our DJM S11, which if you haven't used it, it's an amazing mixer. It sounds so good. And works great with CDJ 3000s. All right, so here is the setup. Now, one pro tip, if you are in a situation like I'm gonna be, where instead of having a table like this one, which I have in my studio, they have instead a 6 or 8 foot plastic table like they do at most wedding venues. It's gonna be a good idea to use your cases to elevate your DJ equipment so that you or whoever's DJing can have everything at a more comfortable height, since generally these 6 foot plastic tables at wedding venues are too low. So in this particular case, our amazing DJ Ticia is going to be DJing on the 3000s with the S11 mixer. And then I'm also going to bring, just in case, because she's used to DJing off of her laptop with a controller. So everything's going to work great, but you can't ever go wrong with a backup. So I'm going to have my backup. This is my DJJ Flex 4. And I made an awesome video on this that I'll put a link to in the description. So this will be her backup. And then she is going to bring her own headphones, but just in case she forgets them, I've got these brand new Alpha Theta HDJ F10 TXs, which are super awesome because they are low latency wireless headphones that sound amazing. So this one is bundled with this transmitter. I'm going to make a separate video of that because I don't want to make this too long. And then she's not going to need it, but I do have, and wanted to show you at least in the video, the Torais AS-1, as well as the DJS 1000. So this has kind of been a dream in the making, getting all of this. This is like the Avengers assembled. So I'm super, super stoked. You know, I have had different mixers over the years, including different I've had the V10, and I've had pretty much the full lineup of Pioneer Club mixers. And for me personally, space is always an issue when you're doing weddings. Sometimes just because they've got all the tables for guests, you don't have an unlimited amount of room. So everything I can do to shave down space is important. So going with the 2-channel mixer for a situation where we only have 2 CDJs makes the most sense. The nice thing about the S11 is that you do also have an auxiliary input on the back right here. So if you do need to plug in a third source like a sampler or maybe your phone or something like that, patch in another DJ on the fly, you can totally do that. And of course you've got your mic input as well. So excellent mixer. I've had it for quite a while now and I've had 0 complaints. It hasn't had any issues. It's just been bulletproof and amazing. I love it. And I keep buying CDJ 3000s for you know, whatever, gigs like this. And then as soon as I use them, I put them up for sale and they go super fast. So I'll do the same with these. If anybody's interested, feel free to comment and whatever in the comments and I can give you a great deal. Cause yeah, they're getting rented out, so I can mark them down from there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I just, you know, if you're a geek DJ like me who grew up, you know, with like magazines for Musician's Friend and Sam Ash and Guitar Center and all that kind of stuff, it's like, this is something that you grew up as a kid, you know, dreaming about having like all of the best stuff. And you know, of course, as soon as you get it, they come out with something new, like the 3000X, but I'm not complaining. I'm going to get that too when the time comes. And yeah, it's just, it's fun to have everything. So I'll make sure to post videos from the wedding because she really is an incredible DJ. Ticia, I'll put her description, link to her bio in the description. Definitely check her out, show her some love. And thank you guys so much for watching. DJ Ethan Stone out. We'll see you on the next one.